Hi everyone, my name is Cassandra and I create videos on productivity, self-love, and the occasional travel and living abroad vlog. In today's video, we are talking about habits. If you've ever felt like time slips through your fingers, you're always playing catch up either in your professional life, your personal life, or even with your relationships, and you have immense decision fatigue, then this video is for you. After feeling like my headspace was being taken over by all the decisions I needed to make, lots of busy work, and I was actually losing sleep because of how anxious and stressed I felt, I realized that I needed to change something in my daily life so that I could bring more time and space to just enjoy and feel good. So in this video, I'm sharing with you all 7 habits that I've cultivated that make me feel supported, bring me joy, and just give me lots of space to play.
Habit number 1, turn off social media notifications. I've had my social media notifications off since 2017 and it's been one of the best decisions I've made. For some of my social media accounts, there are little bubbles that will pop up, but for most of them, the only time I see notifications are when I open the app, and this has helped a lot with distractions. Habit number 2 is set custom alarms for each day of the week based on my schedule. I've pretty much automated my alarms throughout the week based on the schedule that I've set for myself. And instead of setting alarms the night before or even keeping the same time alarm every single day, I've set up alarms based on what my themed days are. Habit number 3 is something so simple, but it has made a big impact on how I feel, not only at the end of a work day, but also to prepare for the next day. After work, I write down my to-dos and biggest priorities for the next day. This has helped me start the next day more focused and less in overthinking and cluttered mode. And instead of showing up to my desk and thinking, what am I supposed to do today, and wasting time and brain power on those tasks, I already have a list of my priorities set. Following up on the previous habit, habit number 4 is to actually pick the top 3 things I need to do for the next day from my entire to-do list. This can be a mix of personal or professional. Having these top 3 things has helped me with shiny object syndrome and keeps me working on things that will move the needle forward in my goals. Habit number 5 is to meal prep and plan on Fridays and Saturdays with my partner. This is a habit that Mario and I just started implementing this year, after wanting to do it for a really long time. We meal plan on Fridays and go grocery shopping to buy all of our food and ingredients, and then spend around 2 to 3 hours on Saturday meal prepping for the next week. It's not something that we both really love doing. If you ask Mario, he might tell you that he hates it, but it has been such a big time saver, especially when both of us are tired and the inevitable question comes up of what do you want to have for dinner. Mario also has an autoimmune disease, so us meal prepping has helped him control what he puts into his body. Habit number 6 is to keep my mornings simple. I've done a lot of trial and error testing and tweaking to get a morning routine that is pretty sacred to me. I found that I need at least 1 to 1.5 hours in the morning to myself before diving into work to give myself space and time to think and explore. Finally, habit number 7 is my weekly Sunday reset and check-ins. I love my Sunday resets, and they've also become an integral part of my routines, and when I don't do them, I feel a bit disorganized and overwhelmed starting the week. On Sundays, I dedicate about 1 to 2 hours for my check-in, which includes setting up my weekly bullet journal, planning for the next week, checking in to see if Mario and I have any important couple things to do, and some time for journaling.
When I tried to create habits, I completely overcomplicated it. For example, when I wanted to build my morning routine, I told myself that I was gonna wake up at 6 a.m., work out right after, then shower, then go and make breakfast, then meditate, then journal, and then start the day. That's like 7 things before I even do anything. And to no surprise, I did not actually end up following that morning routine. I ended up feeling so overwhelmed that I just didn't stick with those habits. Instead of overcomplicating my habits now, I've learned that I just need simple habits to start. And as I am learning to implement them, because they are simple, it gives me the space to kind of tweak and edit them based on what I need in that moment and also the season of life that I'm in. Y'all, I used to struggle a lot with decision fatigue, anxiety, and stress. Like, I had trouble sleeping at night because I had such overwhelming feelings of overwhelm and overthinking to the point where I just couldn't really do anything. And I couldn't really show up for myself because I was in this cycle of overwhelm, overthinking, lots of anxiety, and kind of like filling my plate with too many things to do. Now that I've implemented these simple habits, it's honestly really helped me live my dream lifestyle. I know that sounds super cliche, but it's true. I have a lifestyle now that really prioritizes spaciousness, having time for the things that I want to do and seeing the people that I want to see, and lots of intentionality. I don't feel like I am running behind or playing catch up. I feel like I am being proactive about all of the goals that I have, as well as the relationships that I want to cultivate, whether that's with myself or with the other people in my life. Is there a habit that I mentioned in this video that you'd like to implement? Let me know in the comments, or alternatively, do you have a habit that has really supported you? Let me know in the comments for that one too, because I am always looking to test and tweak, add habits, subtract habits, basically depending on the season of life I'm in. I like to experiment with things. So if you have a habit that's really supported you in creating a spacious, joyful, and intentional life, then let me know that in the comments so I can see if I want to add it to my list of habits to implement. All right, y'all, that's all I've got for this video. Thanks so much for joining me, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more productivity, self-love, and the occasional travel and living abroad vlog. All right, y'all, I'll see you I'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao.